What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. Let's head to Saratoga. The 3-year-old action continues this weekend. It's race 9 on the card on Saturday, the Jim Dandy Stakes, a grade 2 race going a mile and 8, $600,000 purse. And per usual at Saratoga, when it comes to stakes fields, only a field of 5. So we keep getting these short fields. Pretty, depressing, or however you want to say it. It's not great. Listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I love Saratoga more than anybody. I'm up here, and why did I come up here for a month? Well, not just to visit family of my in-laws, but to go to Saratoga every weekend. And so that being said, I'm not going to lie to people. This is not great. It's not great. I wish we had more, but we do have a field of 5. What's in the field, it's great. I mean, you've got the Preakness winner, you've got the second and third place winners, they wish they were winners, second and third place finishers of the Kentucky Derby. And you also have Tawny Port, a recent winner of the Ohio Derby. So, and then Western River, of course. If he runs, he's also in the Curlin. So it's a field of 5, and it's basically, hey, Cyberknife, Taba, they ran really well in the Haskell, and they said, hey, now let's see what you guys have, and we'll see if we match up maybe at the Travers or the Pennsylvania Derby. We'll kind of see how that shakes out. So anyway, here we go. Early voting is going to be my top choice. The number 4 horse here for Chad Brown. Getting Jose Ortiz aboard once again, obviously. Look, you look at this horse, it's hard to find a lot of faults in him. He has only lost once, and the loss came by a neck to the Belmont Stakes winner in Mo Donegal, who's turned out to be a really nice horse. It's a shame he's off for the rest of the year with injury, but they've won 3 of 4 races, or he has won 3 or 4 races early voting. And honestly, last time out, he beat Epicenter pretty easily. Now, a lot of people are going to say, yeah, Epicenter got a poor trip. And that's true. But listen, early voting ran fantastic. He improved in the Preakness off of some of his other efforts. If he didn't improve, even with a poor trip, Epicenter probably would have beat him. So I got to go early voting in this spot. I loved in the Preakness that he showed that he could kind of sit off horses and still really motor home. I don't think there's any sitting off horses today. I think he's going to go to the front. And if you watched a horse like Ness, let's say last week in the Coaching Club American Oaks, get to the front and run him into submission, I kind of think that's what early voting is going to do. I think he's a little quicker than everybody else in here. I think he goes straight to the front. Epicenter is the other one that certainly shows speed. He really hasn't in his last 3 starts. They've taken him off. I don't think he will let early voting go. I think he'll kind of keep him within range. I think early voting will kick home and be able to outfinish them all and beat Epicenter once again here. This is a tricky race because the other situation is Chad Brown's got 2 in here. He also has the number 5 Zandon. He's kind of a closer. It seems like a closer's it's not going to work with a 5-horse field. He's going to need Epicenter and early voting to really kind of motor home or motor up early in the race and really kind of come back to him. I think maybe the Travers might be where we hit Zandon, but he showed a really nice turn of foot in the bluegrass. I've got him involved. I don't think he's quite going to get there. I really think it is going to be between Epicenter and early voting this time around because I do think they're just going to control that pace. I don't think either one of them will be dumb enough to just blaze like a 45 half. I just don't think it's going to happen, even though both of them are probably capable of doing that. I don't think that will happen. I think the 2 Epicenter, the 4 early voting kind of get out there on their own, kind of control the pace. And I think it'll kind of be a gallop home between those 2. Now, with that being said, I have been way high on Zandon, almost picked Zandon to win the Kentucky Derby. So I'm not going to be shocked if he wins it. But I think from a pace standpoint, he's going to really be up against it here. Epicenter, early voting, control it. I'm going to go early voting to outkick Epicenter late and win this thing. And as far as the Travers goes, I really think all 4 of these horses, save Western River. Obviously, he's the 5th entry. The other 4, I think, will move on to the Travers off this race. I really don't know what this race will tell us. Obviously, with the Travers, you're going to get more entries. The pace is going to be different. Everything's going to be different. But, here it just looks like the Epicenter and early voting will control things. So I'll go number 4 on top. I will take Epicenter in second. Hard to really give you a value play here. Those 2 horses are going to be tough. Zandon's the next one. So we'll see what happens. I guess Tawny Port, if I'll talk about him real quick, since Brad Cox won with Cyberknife last weekend in the Haskell, I don't know. Maybe Tawny Port jumps up and wins another one here and upsets for Brad Cox. I don't think it's going to happen this weekend, though. So I'll stick with the 4 early voting to win. We'll see what happens at Saratoga. It's going to be a beautiful day as far as the weather forecast is concerned. So should be a fun one. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do it. You'll never miss a video that we do. And speaking of that, you'll get alerted when I do the video on Monday breaking down the new Breeders' Cup Classic Top 10 list. And this race will have an impact on that, as well as the San Diego at Del Mar on Saturday as well. So we'll have a little bit of a shakeup in those rankings. All right, guys, thanks everybody for watching, and good luck to everybody this weekend.